Hello everyone, welcome to Undertale Monster Mania Eggtale Multiverse uh, Collapsation. And what exactly is happening here? Normally I don't really play these types of games, but when I was reading it, it had a note saying, don't dislike this game just because it's difficult. So I decided to take a look at it and I was like, oh, it has attack patterns. That's neat. Maybe this game will actually be enjoyable if it's supposed to be a bit challenging. So that's where I am right now. Level 2. Let's fight Flowegg the Egg. Oh gosh, I only do 6 and they have almost 100 health. Looks like I can attack twice per thing, but getting the second hit is pretty risky. So let's just, yeah. I missed that hit. Oh wow, I'm missing a lot of hits. Their hitbox must be pretty small. Okay, so we just hit and run, and hopefully this game will get more difficult as time goes on. It'd be a little disappointing if it didn't get more difficult. Let's see. One, and then one more, and Flowegg is down. I didn't even get a full level from all that. Where is the shop in this game? Use soul? No. Okay, let's look around. Let's try to figure out what's going on here in this game. I was planning on doing more Undertale Dungeons Remastered, but unfortunately, that game needs to be updated more before I can really do much more in it. 7.7? Honestly, this is probably faster. Right now, they are still working on Snowden. Waterfall is not out. So until Waterfall is out, yeah, no choice but to just wait longer. Okay, but it looks like, yeah, I just farm up this one enemy until I'm strong enough, and by strong enough I mean a high enough level to do the next area. Hello, egg dog. How are you doing? It'd be a shame if I just killed you by standing your attacks because you're so weak that it doesn't actually matter. Wait, is that a shop? No, it's a Game Pass hub. But yeah, there's like 1,000 of these Monster Mania games. So I usually just by default don't even take a look. But yeah, I thought, hey, why not? What do you mean block? It like blocked the first two hits. It still has less health than Flowey, but that's a little annoying. Having my attacks be blocked. You know, all their attacks kind of look like Flowey pellets. This is like a Flowey tail. There, and then one more. Victory! And most importantly, we get a real weapon now. Well, I guess not too real of a weapon. Doesn't seem to be incredibly strong. But hey, at least it will do more damage. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to fight Flowey. This has less health and gives more rewards. Yeah, they'll block the first two, and then after them blocking the first two, you just go through. Yeah, the description said don't downvote this because it's too difficult. So far, I could see someone downvoting because of it being too easy. So maybe they just got confused or misspoke. Let's see, and if the real game is supposed to happen later, I mean, look, if you're getting bored, then I'm getting bored. Like, the interesting part of the game should be preferably the entire thing. And you're not going to keep players unless the beginning's interesting. Like right now, they have really, really basic patterns. And this is why I usually avoid playing these games, in case someone's wondered, hey, why don't you play Monster Mania? It's specifically because I'll open up Monster Mania and I'm like, okay, I'll try this random Monster Mania game. And this is what it always is. You run up, do it, And sometimes it'll be insanely difficult. It won't be a fun difficulty, it'll just be a difficulty for the sake of it. And then I'll go through, maybe I'll make a ton of progress through the game after spending hours and hours of time. And then the next one will come around. It's another Mania game where you start all over. And sometimes you then have to spend tons of time working your way to the fun parts, which again never ever makes sense to me. Why are the fun parts at the end instead of the beginning in some games? But let's see. Maybe when we reach level 5, that's when you're supposed to have fun. So we'll give it a shot. I think you get a new armor at that point. There isn't a shop, so unless the shop is deeper in. I'm actually curious. What if I go deeper in really quickly to see if there's a shop? Well, no point in fighting that. A healing item, but I'm assuming it's one-time use. Okay. Yeah, level 7. Another healing item that would probably be one-time use. And then you run all the way over to Toriel. Level 9. Yeah, good luck getting me to stay in the game that long. I mean, I might, but I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the game would be way more interesting if you just fought all these enemies a max of like one time. Because why would you want to fight these enemies more than once if you beat them? Their patterns are simple enough that if you can beat them once, you're probably just going to always beat them. It makes it really pointless to fight them again and again, other than just grinding. At least in PvP games, there's more room for like enemies to be unpredictable. Here, it's a very, very basic repetitive pattern, and there's no real point in getting better once you beat them, since you can beat them. Let's see, Egg Gang. So what is it going to be? 3 of these things. So obviously, this will be giving me rewards proportional to what I'm doing. If I can even beat it, this is a difficulty spike, isn't it? Okay, well, I've killed the 2 minions. Now, the minion's dead. It looks like this enemy seems to only use the zones. Since it's known they only use zones, it'll just take approximately 7 hits to kill them, 2 blocks, and 5 damage. And then we win. So I'd say that was probably the biggest challenge in the game so far, but I did manage to get through it. Now, let's actually do some math. I believe that these enemies right here are the 30 health ones. 7 of each. Okay. This is the 60 health one. 25. So if you did 2 of those, 1 of this, you would get a total of 49.49. Let's see if this is worth it. It is. Good to know. In some games, they don't make it worth it. But I'll give them that. I did the math, and now I'm an egg. Anyway, with this egg, it'll now be incredibly easy to get through these enemies since I actually have the health to survive their attacks. 2. Oh, well, it would have been 2, but then I missed. Anyway, that's 1 minion down, and the other minion down. And all that's left is the leader, which is, of course, incredibly fragile. Okay, I do appreciate, though, that the game got more difficult at this point, but let's see. They're still using the same pattern, so unless they change up the patterns later... Oh gosh, 135? Alright. Alright, so let's see. Crying egg. Oh. Well, that was an aggressive egg. at the start of the fight, taking like all of your health, and it has the attack nullification. Shoot, me losing all my health at the start really makes this awkward. Yeah, here we go. Solo crying egg, and right off the bat, they half my health, which annoys me to no end, trust me. Alright. Dang. I'm not sure. Wait, they're all blue. I need to just stop moving. Nope, these are fake blue. They are all fake blue. See, I'll stop moving for a moment. All of them are still hitting me because they aren't actually blue. Another attempt. Yep, okay, that time we took less damage. So that's preferable. Now, how the heck do I intend on hitting this dog? There. Darn it. There. Another. There. There. So close, but unfortunately those little melees are deadly. During times like these, there's only one choice. Buy some donuts. And now I have a feeling things will go a little better. With the power of pastries. There. Another. Okay, strike. Another strike. Another. Another. And then we eat our first pastry. Which, considering the boss is at half health with 0 pastries. Yep. Boss is down, and we get the tier. Now, what is the tier? Let's find out. Is it a weapon, armor? It's just a better weapon. The annoying thing is that I need to beat this boss more than once. In fact, I'll need to beat them several times if I want to get the fastest XP I can get. Good news is that while they're annoying to beat repeatedly, I can mitigate the pain with my healing items, and also the future kills are not... Okay, I didn't need to use that healing item there. Future kills won't be as challenging, since I deal more damage. And here we go. The Lady Egg Boss, which is a phrase I did not expect to say. Oh wow, I'm only on one hit and their health bar barely moved. On the flip side, it looks like Toriel doesn't deal massive sums of damage, it's just that Toriel is very durable, which will greatly increase how long this will take unless I play in a more aggressive style, which I might be forced to do just because, again, Toriel is so durable that it's kind of obnoxious to fight Toriel as is. And Toriel doesn't even drop a better weapon, I don't think. The only thing you can do to speed up Toriel kills is level up, because then at least you'll deal more weapon damage. Not a lot of extra weapon damage, but you'll do more. There. Another. And that's when I eat the donut. The pastry. You do not want to see what I can do to you, Toriel. No matter how oval-like you are. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, this is not difficulty. You just gave him so much health that it takes really long to kill them. Is this a challenge? No. And that doesn't even level me up, thank goodness. I would have hated leveling up. Okay, so this is what comes up later. But first, you're expected to beat Toriel again. It appears that Toriel has 780 health, making Toriel actually incredibly suboptimal to fight. It'd be far smarter to fight Napstablook. Because of that, I don't know why they added Toriel to the game as an optional suboptimal boss to fight. But yeah, Toriel doesn't strike me as the most enjoyable fight in this game. Again, because I was very curious based off of the little front page. And so I've seen games on Roblox do this where they attribute the dislikes on the game to being that people are just too noob or something to understand their game. And most of these fights have a random chance to use the little pellet type attack where they launch one projectile that does tons of damage. And because of that, you have a luck based element in all these fights. The patterns aren't too diverse. In cases like Toriel, they try to make difficulty just by slapping 780 health on single enemy. Like, look at this. This enemy has less health than Toriel and gives better rewards than Toriel. Killing 3 Napstablook is faster than killing 1 Toriel. And will reward you better prizes. So then why would you fight Toriel? Good question. I should have stocked up on healing items. Now that I am really looking at my stats from the top, this time I think I'll have better luck because of the fact that I have healing items in reserve. Yeah, sure enough, every enemy, even this one, has that random pellet attack. And most of their attacks are kind of looking like reskins of other attacks. There's one new one being the bite attack. But other than the bite of 87, the attacks are pretty much the same. Whoa, I didn't get to eat in time. So would I recommend this game to any of you? Probably not. Like, the game is a pretty slow start, and it doesn't seem to pick up. You have to get 2 levels to get to the next enemy. Just seems way too slow for this type of combat. I do always appreciate seeing a game that has similarities to one of my favorite Roblox games, UUF, but UUF you can finish within a few hours. This game, I'm assuming not. I'm assuming you can't 100% finish it in the time. Yep, I figured Ice Cap would be a health item. Nice, I still have an egg on my head. Anyway, I think that's far enough for me. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.